Thousands of people rallied around the world today as part of the Hands Off movement, gathering in cities from D.C. to Boston to Berlin, Germany. The demonstrators are drawing attention to what protesters describe as threats to labor rights, democracy, and economic fairness that they say is being driven by President Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Here in Minnesota, there were protests in about 30 cities, including St. Paul, the capital, one of the state's largest events, as Minnesotans voiced their concerns. Our Renee Cooper is live for us this evening with the response from the Trump administration and what those protesters are saying. Renee.
Callan, this quiet scene tonight, quite the opposite just a few hours ago. At final count, rally organizers now tell us they tallied about 80,000 people here today. They tell me that's the largest rally since the 2017 Women's March about 8 years ago. This is the view from Chopper 5 Saturday afternoon as a memorable crowd grows outside the state capitol in St. Paul.
Minnesota shows up!
On the ground,
what do we say? Hands up!
Booming voices of activists, Democratic politicians, and everyday Minnesotans together.
Hands up!
Criticizing the Trump administration's moves in part to close Social Security offices, scale back protections for transgender people.
I will fight till I am beaten down because they deserve the safety that everyone else deserves.
Cut thousands of federal jobs.
Right here in Minnesota, we have roughly 18,000 federal employees who've been impacted.
On February 14th, I witnessed a group of hardworking, high-performing colleagues lose their job under the guise of poor performance. Despite their stellar reviews and achievements. And then it happened to me.
Those stories reaching the ears of state and federal lawmakers from Minnesota, including U.S. House Representative Betty McCollum.
Wow. I feel like I've heard from all of you. You've been calling the office.
And U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar.
You are breaking the phone lines in the U.S. Senate. Way to go.
In contrast, Elon Musk, a key player in government downsizing efforts, says he's saving taxpayers billions of dollars. And in a statement to the AP responding to protests, the White House said President Trump, quote, will always protect Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid for eligible beneficiaries. Instead, criticizing Democrats for giving those benefits to, quote, illegal aliens, which will bankrupt these programs and crush American seniors. Rallygoers statewide, including Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison in Duluth, say they're just revving up.
I want people to know that their attorney general, that's me, we've sued now 14 times and we've won every time.
Can't have it. Can't have it. We're here for the people here. So we're going to fight the power and change laws.
Again, those rallies up in Duluth and here in St. Paul, just two of about 30 across the state today. And there was one scheduled in all 50 states today. Live in St. Paul tonight, Renee Cooper, 5 Eyewitness News.
Okay, thank you.